Hello everyone and welcome to a new segment called Chase Cuttin Kitchen Unscripted. Why am I doing this? A, I want to change things up a bit, and B, it's my brother's birthday tomorrow and I'm making him a brisket. And C, my family has a really bad habit of planning things at the last minute and then rearranging things also. Okay, that's primarily the reason why. But hey, I get to smoke a brisket. And that's why I came here to Costco. Non-sponsored, by the way. Come on, Costco, sponsor me. You can pay me in chicken bakes. Yeah, man, I love coming to the meat station here at Costco. It's like my version of a spa holiday. I'm in my happy zone. Okay, I have here a nice choice brisket. And yeah, I could have gone fancier, gotten a nice prime brisket or an American Wagyu one. But you know what? I'm a pitmaster in training. One day I'll make a dedicated brisket video. But for now, you're just going to have to live with this shitty vlog. And yeah, normally I bring out some lights and put a little bit more effort into my videos, but again, shitty vlog, unscripted, you get it. Okay, let's start trimming this brisket. Now, not my first rodeo, and I know a few things that need to go is this thing called the decal. This is hard fat, it won't render properly, so off it comes. That's one giant brick of fat. And, you know, I'm going to take off here some of this oxidized meat, so they say it's not harmful, but I don't know, if you've been the victim of violent food poisoning like me, you're not taking any chances. Ooh, slow down. Listen, this is just a stupid vlog, not an actual tutorial. You want to know how to properly trim a brisket? Here's a link. Heck, it's the same one I used. Alright, this meat's too thin, we gotta trim that off. Okay, and here's some more hard fat we got to trim off. Let's trim off some, but not all the fat. We need it for moisture and flavor. Alright, let's shave off some of this fat. Okay, I'm going to venture into unknown territory here because I am going to be separating the point from the flat. I mean, the point requires a longer cooking time compared to the flat. Two, my smoker isn't wide enough. Oh, I really hope that's not my blood. So, thankfully, they are separated by this decal right here. That's the hard fat I mentioned earlier. So if any pitmasters are watching, I'm sorry, I'm a newbie. Well, it ain't perfect, but I'm a Yankee, what do you expect? But basically, here's the flat. Here's the point. Kind of looked like Edward Scissorhand was my butcher. Next, I'm going to cut the point in half because, like I said, my smoker, as you'll soon see, isn't very wide. Alright, and now let's toss it in the fridge. Man, filming without proper lighting takes me back to the early days of the show. Man, back when I filmed with an iPhone 6 and nothing else. The meat's ready for tomorrow. And now we gotta set up the smoker. Apologies, the high school down by where I live is hosting a football game. Could you douchebags at least give me a heads up? Anyway, I came outside to set up a smoker, and let's do that right now. In addition to the frickin' football game, I got a frickin' loud cicada back there making all kinds of noise. So much crap is in front of it. Leftover wood chips, don't want to smoke these. Oh, and if you think I'm going to throw these scraps away, you're right. But I'm keeping this pile of fat right here. I'm going to render it out and make beef tallow. Pan's nice and hot. Time to you want amazing valuable memory card space. Forget the quip. Update, had to chop up more fat and render it out. Because that's how little it made. Alright, that's a good amount of tallow for the meat I'm going to be smoking. Well, everything was going smooth until recently. I was going to make my curry barbecue sauce, but due to a bit of a miscommunication, I have no ketchup to make the sauce. Thankfully, my mom bought a bottle of pre-made barbecue sauce. Oh, Danny, if you want to see this, it's totally Mom's fault. Go whine to her.
Today on an all-new Dr. Phil.
I'm gonna get a good night's sleep because I'm waking up early in the morning to smoke the brisket. Okay, it's 6:30 in the morning. This is what you want if you want good tender brisket. Danny, you better give me a damn good Christmas present. And it seemed to have drizzled last night, and by some miracle, the smoker is still working. Alright, let's start warming up the smoker. And here's the star of the show, the brisket. I slathered it in mustard and covered it in salt and pepper and cayenne. And now it's going to go into the smoker. Alright, let's set this baby to 250. On the plus side, look what I found while scrimmaging for ingredients. So, false alarm, I get to make my curry barbecue sauce after all. Alright, got my sauce coming to a boil right here on the stove. I added all the ingredients, but we could use one more ingredient. Come on, Uncle Roger, let's collab. And now, the sauce is ready. Between now and the time the brisket's finished, this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Playing some video games. And maybe occasionally refill the wood chip tray. Alright, it's been 6 hours and our brisket is not quite done yet. These look pretty libby, they have a nice bark. But they're not quite ready. They still need to cook and tenderize. And if I continue to smoke them, well, I'm going to overdevelop the crust and I'm going to end up with hickory flavored meat rocks. So I have to do this. Alright, let's lay out a nice long sheet of heavy duty aluminum foil. Let's dab on a little tallow. And yes, I know you're supposed to use butcher paper, but this works just as fine. Oh, and if you're wondering why it's brown, it's because I combined both the beef tallow and the beef drippings from the smoker. Alright, let's coat this in a little bit of our tallow. Play it safe, let's double wrap it. Alright, now to take care of the point. And I used the black beef dripping because it has a nice smoky flavor. And isn't that what barbecue is all about? That and maybe a good chance of lung cancer. But hey, I'm in flavor country. And back in the smoker they go. Oh, and one cool thing about my smoker? Yeah, I know I missed them. You try vlogging and cooking at the same time. Okay, now to maybe take a shower. $11 hours. A hard 11 hours of work. but it's all gonna be worth it in the end. Yeah. Yeah, smoked brisket. I've been doing it for almost 11 hours.
Almost 11 hours?
Yeah.
You need to cook brisket for almost 11 hours?
Yeah, because if I cook it normally like a normal piece of meat, it's going to get all tough and chewy, and it's pretty much inedible.
Yeah.
Cooking it nice and slow like this makes it nice and tender.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, can someone please sign up on my Patreon because Mom took this out of the oven, put it on a plastic cutting board, and we're going to be minus one cutting board soon. Now for the fruit of my labors. Oh yeah, nice, tender. I think I'm ready for an actual brisket video now. All 11 hours for this brisket, give me the result.
All right, ooh, that's a big fatty piece. Should I go for that first?
Up to you.
I will go big and fatty. That's it. That's amazing.
Alright.
I don't even know how to describe it.
And it's like a meaty marshmallow.
It's a meaty marshmallow. That is an excellent way of putting it.
Okay. Does everyone like the brisket?
Woo!
Alright.